Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. So as usual, we're going to be exploring the energies currently surrounding you and influencing you. I'm going to be channeling through the cards to gain insight into your situation and the guidance Spirit has for you. So let's shuffle the cards and see what comes through. So Sagittarius, the first card at the very centre of your reading, we've got the Tower. So this tells me what current situation that you're in or what energies will be coming through in the very near future if you're not already experienced them. And now the Tower card is about big changes, so upheaval. It can often present itself in that way of things, kind of situations breaking down, but really it can be quite sudden and it can be quite shocking, but really what it does is it clears the way for more positive and more fulfilling energies into your life, Sagittarius. So if you're experiencing that now, some kind of loss, something really challenging that you're going through at the minute, and it can be quite challenging to kind of trust the process, really. But this is essential about when the Tower moments happen, whatever falls away, whatever loss takes place, know that it's the message that comes with it is knowing that was not for you. And that even if it doesn't feel that way, even if you're this is something that you wanted, but it's like it just gets swept away. And it isn't, and what Spirit says with that message of the Tower message is that it isn't for you. Because in the past, Sagittarius, we've got the Father of Wands, and the Father of Wands this is ruled by the fire element. This very much could have been you in the past, and being in some kind of position of power, I feel like, or feeling empowered, being in your personal power, fired up and inspired by a situation, maybe having been in a position of power, like a leadership role, for example, or feeling just really confident, I feel like, about a situation, and something really kind of boosted your energy and boosted your morale. So it could be job, it could be finances. It's something where you felt proud to be there and proud to have achieved that. So maybe that's something that you and maybe you've had a shock within that situation, like a setback of some kind. So if it was at work, for example, and then maybe there's something happened within the company or the business, that's kind of shook the foundations of the situation. Or if it's a relationship, maybe you've had a shock within that relationship, something's happened and it's kind of shook, like I say, the foundations. Now we've got the Seven of Cups, and this is in the position of what's going on subconsciously, so sort of underneath the situation and maybe what you don't see, Sagittarius. And this is the card of choices, so of opportunities. And I feel like maybe because this Tower moment's happening, maybe you feel like something's just over, like it's say for a relationship, maybe you feel like that's it's over and you're just kind of devastated, for example. But the Seven of Cups sort of is a reminder to say there's actually more options and choices here than what you're seeing, Sagittarius. So maybe more information needs to come through. If it was at work, for example, as well, maybe you don't have the full picture yet. So this will come through in time. So try to offer some kind of reassurance with this, that I feel like it's almost like you're being redirected, really, Sagittarius, with this Tower moment. And in time you'll be able to, when you get the full picture or something, will open your eyes to the situation to actually go, actually, I could do that within this situation, or maybe new opportunities will open up to you that were better than what was happening before. Because in the near future, we've got the Mother of Swords, and I feel like this is you adopting a very discerning kind of energy. The Mother of Swords is very analytical in their approach. They're very head over heart. So I feel like this time for you to kind of move through this situation and have the best outcome for you, Sagittarius, it's going to require you to take this kind of approach, which is, like I say, analytical. It's being savvy, it's being clear in your communications, it's getting really clear about what you do want to say, and kind of saying, not saying too much, but saying the right thing, and not getting lost, not getting stuck in the weeds, kind of saying, well, this is what I want, this is my plans, and being sort of ahead of the game in a way. So start planning now about what you're going to do and what your what's your goal, Sagittarius, and this is not something that you can like act on a whim or kind of chance it. I feel like that you need to plan for it, you need to get your ducks in a row, and you need to be like very, it's like self-preservation. I'm hearing like look after yourself, put yourself first, and just get really clear about how you see things going and how you kind of want them to go, so you can have that influence. Because in the kind of final outcome situation, the likely outcome, we've got the Hanged Man, and this is about you being in a period of waiting as well, and kind of gaining a new perspective, which I feel like echoes back to this Seven of Cups, like about you having choices. So maybe through this situation, I feel like it's, you may be held in it for some reason. I'm hearing like being held, like say if it was a relationship and there's something gets rocked within that relationship, and you kind of want to make these changes, and then it's almost like a period of stillness, like a quiet before the storm as well, and that it's not something that you can just walk away from, like if it's a relationship that you decide to stay in and you want to work it out. So it's like you've almost been held in it, and then it's like that you can gain a different perspective during this period. I'm just going to ask for some clarifying cards. So I'm going to ask for this Tower energy as well, just if there's any more info on that. So we've got the beautiful Daughter of Pentacles, which is a kind of very calming energy, sort of to counteract almost this Tower energy here. The Daughter of Pentacles is about is a slow, steady approach. It's very grounded. We see this rainbow here, which is about, I see this always about hope sort of on the horizon, dreams still coming true, sort of goals being met. So I feel like this isn't going to impact that happening for you, Sagittarius. So even if it might feel like the Tower is taking away some kind of goal that you've been working towards with this Father of Wands, I feel like it's just really, it's a redirection, which is a completely different energy. It's a redirection, and it's redirecting you to kind of show you to these different ways of doing things, and different opportunities and different choices that you have, which may be that you haven't been seeing up until this Tower moment. It's redirecting you. It's encouraging you, like I said, to take this Mother of Swords approach, kind of getting really clear about what you want, being analytical, being ruled by the head, not the heart. So make the right choice, you know, like think about this. And even if you feel like doing something rash, that's what I feel like Spirit is saying, kind of don't avoid that. You know, Sagittarius is fire, so it can be quite rash, and that sometimes it's like you just want to kind of blow things off and leave. And the Mother of Swords is kind of asking you to stick in, I feel like, and, you know, stay the course. And with the Hanged Man, you will gain a new perspective and actually view things differently than what maybe that you have done. So it feels like, even though it's a tricky process, it is kind of, the outcome is positive, and it's about, I feel like, gaining a different perspective, and actually that you'll be in a better position on the other side of this, even if it doesn't feel like that now. But if you can look after yourself and make the right steps, there's actually more opportunity here, and this this kind of Tower energy is redirecting you to more opportunity ultimately, and to gain this new perspective. So I hope this reading resonated for you, Sagittarius. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. It's always great to hear from you as well. If you want to leave any comments down below, and subscribe for all future readings. But wishing you all the best with this situation. Love and light.